Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Together for Victory as the Dominion of Canada. When we last left off, we started down the path to communism. We got the Patrician, and we were going to head down to the burning the royal portraits, but this requires that the ruling party is communist and that we are fully independent. Right now, we are working on the National Housing Act. As far as research is concerned, we're 17 days away from our grand battle plan and 3 or 4 months away from machine tools and concentrated industry. Right now, we are building up our political power and going to place more people in here that can give us awesome things. We are gaining military experience by the day, which will allow us to modify our groups, our infantry divisions, because right now, as it seems, we have just our regular militia infantry, and it looks like they've got everything that they need. As far as shortages are concerned, we're down a little bit of manpower and support equipment, so let's wait for these divisions to get out of basic training. We are currently producing 30 rifles a day, 30 infantry equipment a day, and that need is filled, so everyone has a weapon, which is essentially what I was waiting on. We can scale back the factory a bit and place another factory here to produce more support equipment, which is better for us. As our production efficiency grows, we'll make more support equipment. We will be good. All right, our grand battle plan is researched. Next up is defense and organization. It takes 230 days. Let's see if there's anything else we can do. 150 days out for construction 2, which, increases our production speed for sure. And I believe that will be good enough for us because we're a year out for this technology here. So I think for our purposes, it's better to do construction 2 and get that going. 150 days away. Speaking of construction, see, 700-day shortage, that's going to shrink. I don't want to deploy these divisions quite yet. Yeah, we're lacking the support equipment for sure. Manpower is our biggest hindrance right now, and we have to wait until 5% world tension to do any of these conscription laws and our focuses. Once we do limited conscription, that will boost our population up by 1%. Let's see, has completed the focus commit to war. I don't know exactly where commit to war will be in the grand scheme of things. Let's see, where would commit to war be? I know it's got to be here somewhere. Communist War Committee. That seems good. Join the Comintern or a Canada United. Requires defense scheme 2. Yep. Okay. So committing to war seems like something that would be down here. Force Quebec conscription. Oh, wow. Compromise with Quebec. War-fueled economy. That would be very nice. That's even after uranium mining, so that one is pretty far away. Oh, hello. Unlock 5 more focuses, and we can get continuous focuses. Oh, yes, please. Sweet. All right, let's modify our government, see if there's any political advisor that we can put in. Military factory construction speed, national unity. Let's see. I think we want the communist revolutionist in here. We get the communism on the rise. There may be those in the government who support such ideas. Popular support for communist uprising. Let's just do the people because we are not in the best of places to do a coup yet. So hopefully we can get that going. Our communist idea is 23%, which is very nice for what we're trying to do. Let's see, the world tension, once that hits 5%, we'll be in like a dirty shirt. We can do some early mobilization and get our conscription up, because it looks like manpower is our biggest hindrance right now. 300 there, and a lot of manpower is needed there. Once these get the support equipment that they need, we'll be able to put those in. We're producing 5 a week, and that production efficiency is going up, which is excellent. We're stockpiling our weapons as well. Yeah, we're up 1,400 infantry equipment. What I could do is set these guys to train. That might not be a bad idea, since we have the excess rifles and everything. I'm not sure if that uses support equipment or not. Oh, we do have a unit who is alone in the combat zone. All right, so if we train all these boys... Ooh, the Pax Americana. Alf Landon has announced a new foreign policy, keeping the peace at home. The United States for military protection. This should make America safer. That's good. All right, so our National Housing Act is done. We got our civilian factory in. 56 bonus, 50% for an industry, 2 infrastructure. Let's see. Infantry weapons and support might not be bad. Let's see, we can't have that and that. Strengthen the Commonwealth ties. We didn't choose that, so we're sort of set on our path there. So until we become independent, we're blocked off on that tree. I believe if we do... How about these? We got to be at war for war bonds. More than 20% world tension for that. And we need war bonds to even... So we're really restricted here in what we can do. Once we do that, 50% research bonus for an industry might not be too bad. Infrastructure. And then we need the bits and pieces, which requires that, which requires us to be at war. Let's just keep on going. Since we're not at war yet, we really can't do anything as far as that was concerned. Unfortunately, we've got great national unity. That's always good. Up. Class divides the Dominion of Canada. Liberal members lament this development, longing for a time when Canadian was what people identified first and foremost. Oh, nice. So that lowered our base unity a bit, but that bumped up communism heavily. We're almost driving it out. Our next election is 1940, so we can get some popular support there. We have free civilian factory and a military factory. Outstanding. Let's boost up that. And now we have a free civilian factory to do what we want. I think we want another civilian factory cranking out here in Ontario. That will put the factories at work. 1939, so we're 2 years, a little less than 2 years away from another civilian factory. Let's see, they are trained. They're getting everything that they need. Let's see, they will consume equipment. And as long as it's not support equipment, I don't have any problem with that. We're up 2,000 units of infantry equipment there. And that said, it uses infantry equipment. Consume equipment. Anyway, ooh, our improved machine tools is up. We are pretty high on the ladder there. So our next, yeah. We could work on a reinforcement rate. We're still not getting that one. Maybe a mountain division might not be bad. Let's see, organization. They're great in hills and mountains. I'm not exactly sure what terrain we have. We have forests. Forest, plains, mountain, plains, hills, plains, mountain. I don't know if it would be beneficial to research mountaineers or not. Considering what our other options are, however, We could go for that land doctrine. Let's see, that artillery might not be bad. Do we have support artillery in our divisions, I wonder? Let's see. Head to our... Now, we just got an engineering company. We could add artillery. How's our resources doing? So we've got massive surplus of aluminum and steel. Well, aluminum heavy and a surplus of 1 on the steel. That's definitely not bad. If we were to research... That's anti-air, though. We're 300 days out from that. I'm thinking it would be best to focus on this land doctrine while we can. It's 200 days out, but these should fire pretty quickly. I'll try to hold out until the next election, let the people choose our communist leader, Tim Buck. We're almost autonomous, 734 out of 1,000. We've got good country, we're burning the royal portraits, and it doesn't look like we're losing anything, like trading with Great Britain or anything such as that. How is the United States in the grand scheme of things? 27 to 52 divisions, and we have 9. Oh, that sounds lovely. 500 to 1,500 planes. Okay, Alf Landon, he's a constitutionalist. Okay. So that is certainly not bad. Let's chug along at speed 4, continuing along. Getting our $1 a year min research for our industry. That'll help out whenever these fire. Actually, probably when this fires. Let's take a look at our industry. Yeah, that will help out tremendously with machining tools, but we're several years away from that. How about engineering? Whoop, the Treaty of Madrid. Nationalist Spain beat Republican Spain. So let's take a look at old Spain over there. They are the nationalist Spain, the end of the Spanish War, and they are fascist. Soldiers desert to communist partisans. The army, a bastion of patriotism, has proven not to be immune to the communist propaganda. Soldiers are deserting, refusing to fight. So we gain communist support. Excellent. So that is overwhelmingly communist. We might not even have to wait for an election. We're definitely improving as far as that's concerned. Oh, look at our world tension. Because nationalist Spain was annexed, we can focus on our troops. Now the question is, would it be more prudent to go early mobilization? Or would it be better to get conscription law? Oh, we don't have committing to war. All right, let's find out where this commit to war is. Commit to war. It's not down here. Send in the zombies, wow. Recruitable population. All right, if we are going to commit to war, where would that be if we were, there it is. So we need 20% world tension to start that. And then we can start working on the Wartime Prices and Trade Board, and then Canada Wheat Board, and then committing to war while we are at war. So unfortunately, we can't raise up any more recruitable population until we have already waged war. That sounds kind of backwards for me. Too bad that a communist party can't just pick that. We can modify the government, so we might as well do partial mobilization. Better construction speed, conversion cost. and the current ruling party needs to be communist. Well, we're democratic, but I think that would be better for us. Because I don't think anything else will really help us right now. A tank designer, reliability and soft attack for armor. We don't even have tanks. If we were to free trade, that wouldn't be good. And I don't want to close the economy or limit our exports. All right, so let's see, consumer goods factories at 20%. We'll partial mobilize. We'll get that partial mobilization going. All right, so our need, in about 200 days, our support equipment. Communists demand a referendum. Marxist ideas took root in the Dominion of Canada, showing faith. Let's see, change in popularity of communists. Ignore them, they're causing trouble. The referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. So we are now communists. Take a look at that. We are still the Dominion of Canada, but we don't hold elections. Our ruler is now Tim Buck. Outstanding. That may, in fact, give us another focus that we can do now that we have changed to the Communist Party. I'm sure America doesn't like the fact that we have turned communists. We need 220 more points. All right, dollar a year min is done. Let us take a look over here. So we need to be independent to continue down that path. So it looks as if the Canadian Infantry Corps would be the best thing we can do now, because we're not at 20% world tension yet, and I don't want to waste time. So we'll do that 50% bonus for infantry research, and then once that world tension peaks, oh, the humanity. Once that world tension peaks, then we'll be able to head down that way. All right, concentrated industry is done. That should increase our cap, and take a look at that. Production efficiency cap goes up because of that 50% reduction. 188 days. We may be ahead of time, but that would be extraordinary. Max factories in a state wouldn't be bad either. Considering we don't have the factories right now, I think the production efficiency cap would be best to get more out of the factories that we do have. Marco Polo Bridge. So Japan and China's going at it. Didn't raise world tension up. If we look at our production, yeah, these guys are already producing rifles like crazy. We're reinforcing our military, and things are looking good. What I'd really like to do is finally get some more military factories going. January 38, we saved a month there. Let's see, where is our focuses that we... So we do need bits and pieces in order to start going down here for the military factory. But in order to do that, we need to be at war and get war bonds. Okay. Just sort of planning my approach, but I think this should be a good episode. I'll let time tick a little bit more and see what we can do. So right now, our army is reinforcing. We're getting our fighting strength up. We're producing 30 rifles a day in infantry equipment, 179 needed. We should get that knocked out quickly, especially as this production efficiency increases. We're only down 80 days, and we'll have all the support equipment that we need, and we might be able to change here. All right, construction 2 is now done. Yeah, and we are way behind on the concentrated industry. It's halfway through 37, 181 days. I'm thinking we need the 2-inch mortar here. Let's just research that. So a couple hundred or 100 and so days out for those, but we should be good. We have enough points to change our layout if we would like. As a matter of fact, is there anything I can add to my militia? Support artillery or recon company, better defense. It just adds a little bit of support equipment. We'll go ahead and save that. And these guys should get reinforced now that all of these divisions have both a recon and an engineer company. That will increase their effectiveness. It'll put us behind the 8 ball just a little bit. 120 days, so it added 40 days, but our production is definitely going up. Manpower is what's killing us. So in the next episode, we will continue building our army up. Hopefully, we will become independent. We are close to becoming a free state, and I'm going to need to start saving up that political power, it seems. So that's going to do it for me in this episode of Hearts of Iron 4, Together for Victory. So far, nationalist Spain has taken over and become fascist. Nothing else seems to be kicking off in the world. Japan owns Korea. I mean, your usual fare, but we are now communist and we are moving closer to a full independence. So look forward to that. This has been Sokka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for our new communist leader, Tim Buck, I will see you in the next Hearts of Iron 4 video. Take care.